Hi, I'm Hannah Newton. I am here to just present my experience with the Grassroots Advocacy assignment that we had. So what I did was I just went on Google and I Googled my local legislators, and I clicked on the website that they had provided me. I do live in Georgia, so the senator that is closest to my area, which would be Dallas, Georgia, is Senator Jason Anabardi. And on the website, it was really cool. It provided me with a long list of local legislators in a bunch of different counties where I had presented. And then I went to the website and was able to just click on contact the senator, and then I filled out the information that was listed on the website. It had me fill out a subject line and then actually a place to put my letter. It had me just put in my name, address, all that good information. And then after I submitted my letter, I was given a response that said, "Thank you for taking the time to write to me. I carefully consider this. That you took the time to do this if you need immediate assistance," and then it gave me a contact number. So that experience was really great. The letter I'm going to read to you that I wrote him states this as follows. Whomever this letter pertains to, I was asked to complete the pro-con analysis paper, describe a policy that I care dearly about. I researched both sides of the debate before deciding which side of the fence I fell into. After a lot of hard work, I was finally able to make a clear-cut decision. I was then asked to reach out to some of my local officials stating my opinion in this policy as well. The policy I chose was gun control. I chose this policy because I have a family whom I am trying to keep safe on a daily basis. Needing to understand both sides is very important because it affects my family living in this country. I have a 2-year-old boy and my husband works full-time, so there are times that I am out in public spaces by myself with my 2-year-old without my husband. It's always on the back of my mind, how am I going to protect us if the situation were to arise? It seems like there's more crime stories on the news exposing people of the evil they have acted out on in innocent American citizens. This is why I've decided that I'm against the option of taking away all firearms in this country. I do think that the main problem that needs to be addressed is the epidemic of poor mental health in this country. We need to find the root of why people's hearts are so hard. Why did they stop caring? What did they experience that made them get to the point to want to harm innocent people? That's why I'm passionate to finish my master's degree in social work and bringing self-awareness of how important it is for individuals to care for their mental health. I do not believe taking the weapons away from others to help protect themselves is going to stop the crime rate or horrible tragic incidents that are killing many people in this country. I attended a suicide awareness event where I presented a 15-minute presentation on signs to look out for and how to help someone who might be experiencing suicidal thoughts. I heard from so many that this is the first time that they had ever heard anyone bring up this kind of topic at their school. Why are we acting like people are not suffering? Why are we pretending that our suicide and homicidal rates are not rising every day? What can we as a country, a state, a community do to be able to help these hurting people? So many of the high school students thanked me and asked me to continue bringing self-awareness to the topic because it needs to be talked about. People need to know that they matter, and ending their life is not the answer. We need more people on a regular basis going in and starting the conversation. In regards to school shootings, why is this happening in large accounts in this country? Why are banks and sporting events even more protected than the schools we send our kids into? I think social media and the growth in technology has brought an uproar in bullying. We need to be careful on what we're giving our younger generations access to. We need to send in helpful officials for children to go to when they're experiencing situations like this. I feel we need to be enacting preventive strategies rather than focusing on things like gun control, because I do not believe that the guns are the problem. It's the people that decide to use them. It needs to be another conversation to figure out why these shootings are happening and what us as a community can do to help stop them. That's why I'm proposing that we have regular events going into our schools and out in the community discussing how to protect mental health and to get the help you need if it's been affected. Also starting the conversation about how to help someone battling thoughts of suicide or harming others through a school shooting. I think if we simply make it a priority to tell others that their life is important and that they matter, it will go a long way. I hope we will live in a world in the future where people do not think twice when needing to get treatment for their mental health, and that less people commit suicide or homicidal crimes using weapons to hurt others to try to help with the pain they are experiencing. I hope this letter has brought help to the legislation, and that my ideas have brought something. So the summary of the action that I took, I had already explained to you guys that I went to Google, found this website, and who I contacted to do this, and sent this letter to. So as far as like financials on how we would be able to do the funding for an event like that, I do know that we can kind of request grants for certain things that we're doing, and if we have enough want and need for something like that, I think it would be great, just making awareness of the mental health and the suicide issues that we have in this country, and what that can do to help other people. So I just kind of really want to start the conversation, and I think that would be the biggest help in this type of policy. So thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.